The efforts by Kansas to bogart the Chiefs from Missouri. This is a perfect situation for any team that is trying to get free money to build or renovate a stadium. You can threaten to leave without leaving. It's perfect. And I don't know whether the Chiefs engineered this. I don't think they did. I think they were hoping that Jackson County, Missouri voters would approve the measure that would have extended a sales tax, that would have renovated Arrowhead Stadium and paid for a new stadium for the Kansas City Royals, because you never heard any of the specific, we'll just go to Kansas before the vote. You heard, well, if this doesn't pass, we'll have to explore other options. But I think if they would have crystallized it as, we'll just go to Kansas, I don't know, maybe they thought that was a mistake because from the standpoint of the Jackson County, Missouri voters, well, the team's not moving away, so we don't care. Let Kansas pay for the damn stadium. We still have the Kansas City Chiefs, and we don't have to pay for the stadium. You know, it's one of the benefits of this setting where I'll speak extemporaneously and think out loud. I hadn't thought about that until just now. Maybe they didn't say, we'll just go to Kansas, because the voters would have been more like, well, okay, fine. Let those idiots pay for this. And now the idiots in Kansas, I'm just kidding, they're very fine people, they are willing to do something that might be regarded as idiotic, giving billions to a couple of sports teams in order to take them away from Missouri. And look, the national mood is against using taxpayer money for these projects, especially as it relates to NFL teams. The value of franchises continues to skyrocket. It's very fair and appropriate and not uncommon for states and local governments to say to NFL owners, pay for your own damn stadium. You don't need our money. We need our money. We have citizens who need that money. They don't derive anything from being able to say, we have a football stadium. We have an NFL team. We're a world-class major league city. They got bigger issues. And I think that's one of the big reasons why you aren't seeing states and municipalities rushing to throw money at teams. Now they're doing it in Jacksonville. That's coming up next week, whether or not the city council will approve the deal struck between the mayor and the Jaguars. But anytime it's put on a ballot, fans are going to say no. Voters are going to say no. The fans might say yes, but the voters in any city outweigh the fans. That's just the reality. For as big of a deal as we think the NFL is, in most NFL cities, most people don't care. In some, they do. In some, everywhere you go, you're going to find most people are fans of the team, especially when they're doing well and people are jumping on the bandwagon. But even then, most of those people are going to say, we're still not paying for your stadium. So, good news for the Chiefs. They've got Kansas already passing in one of their two legislative chambers a bill that would pay for a new stadium. And now, Missouri. What are you going to do, Missouri? And then maybe Kansas and Missouri get into a tug of war for the Chiefs. The Chiefs sit back and they win, and they never have to threaten to leave the area. That's the best case scenario for any team that is trying to leverage a taxpayer-funded stadium deal. If you are in a spot where you've got multiple states that can compete and will compete to host the team, you win if you can get them to compete. That's what the Commanders have been trying to do for a while. You've got Virginia, you've got Maryland, you got DC. Ideally, you should be able to work something out where you get your best deal possible. Now, having Daniel Snyder as the owner was an impediment to that. We'll see if they can get it worked out with Josh Harris and company. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.